So this week's assignment was Augmented 6th Chords. I love these chords. They open my ears to a whole new range of sounds, a new way to change key. Let's get into them.
I can't wait.
So there's three types of them. There's the Italian, the French, and the German.
Oh wow, they've got names?
That's right. I'm going to show you where they are derived from and how you can resolve all of them.
Awesome.
So all of these chords act as predominant chords, which means they fit into this column. You remember this from Harmony 1?
I sure do.
So these chords are all derived from minor keys. Now to get the Italian 6, we start with chord 4-6. Now do you remember from figured bass what a first inversion chord was?
Is that a 6-3?
That's right, 6-3 abbreviated to 6. Now the reason these are called augmented 6th chords is because in figured bass we augment the 6th above the bass. Take your chord 4-6 in C minor and then we augment the 6th and we get this shape. Now this has a tritone in it, which acting as a predominant means we have a lot more drive and direction towards the resolution on the dominant.
Wow, there's so much more tension than with a regular unaltered predominant.
There sure is. Now this one can resolve directly to chord 5, no issues with parallels.
Ooh, do the others cause parallels?
Don't get ahead of me. Now these are really easy to resolve too because like a dominant that has a tritone, you have to resolve this tritone outwards as well. This note has to go up, this note has to go down, the root of the chord has to resolve to the root of the dominant, and in order to have a fifth in the next chord, if you want it, the best doubling is the third, so it can resolve in contrary motion to the chordal third and fifth respectively.
I'm learning so much.
I'm thrilled to impart this knowledge and enriched in my chosen profession. Now the French 4-3 is derived from chord 2 half diminished 7 in what inversion is 4-3 in figured bass?
Second.
That's right. So staying in C minor, we take our chord 2 half diminished 7, we invert it twice, and then we have a sixth above the bass, we augment that, and we get this shape, which again has a tritone, which gives us a lot more compulsion to resolve to the dominant. Do you know anything about jazz?
Not a thing.
Well, they do these things called tritone substitution. So they'll use a dominant built on the semitone above to its resolution because it shares the tritone with the secondary dominant. This is basically the classical equivalent. So this is like a dominant seventh, a substitute with a flattened fifth.
Incredible. This is like convergent evolution. It's different origins and terminology for the same harmonic language.
You said it. Now, this one is called the German 6-5. It's the one you got to look out for because it's built on chord 4-7. You put it into first inversion to give us a 6-5 chord, augment the sixth, and then you get this shape. Now, that should look pretty familiar.
It's the same shape as a dominant seventh.
Exactly. So it's acting exactly like a substitute dominant, but here's the rub. If you resolve this directly to chord 5, what's going to happen? You're going to get
Parallel fifth.
parallel fifth. So in this case, we've already got too much predominant function leading towards the dominant, so we have to resolve it there. But what we can do is put in a cadential 6-4. So we use chord 5-6-4, and we resolve that then to a chord 5-7-5-4.
Can I also resolve the Italian and the French to the cadential 6-4?
You sure can, but you don't have to. They can go directly to a chord 5-5-3. The German 6-5 has to pass through the cadential 6-4.
Wow, this gives me a deeper understanding of sounds I'm already familiar with orally from years of instrumental practice.
And what a privilege it is to be taught all these things as a mandatory requirement of getting a Bachelor of Music.
We're so blessed to be a part of this institution that's teaching all of this.
I couldn't agree more.